and stuff, I was adjusting it. So eventually when there's a mic right here, but the sound quality increases.
Perfect.
It's great.
Go welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies. I'm Sean.
I'm Dan.
Tonight we get to go to our. What are you drinking? All right.
I don't know what this is, but it was sitting on the table.
I know exactly what that is.
Rare breed.
It is.
Okay.
We kind of talked about it and was like, you know what? We should put out our go-to warm-up whiskeys. These are whiskeys we go to more often than not. We'll just grab these when we're looking to have a palate warm-up for a video.
Yeah, you jump into like, especially it happens with barrel proofs. If you go from 0 to 200,
yeah, you
might have a rough time, right? You might burn your tongue off.
We did that one time where it was like everything just tasted horrible pretty much on the first run. You're like, this is burning my tongue off. I'm getting no complexity or anything. And then like on the way back, we're like, oh, this is way better.
Oh, these are good, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Everything was really bitter the first time. I think
it's just really, really alcoholic oak.
You gotta explain to your taste buds that they need a little assistance, right?
Be ready. So we kind of did it as for a category-ish. Like we know if we're gonna be doing, you know, a bourbon or a rye or a barrel proof or something, we're going to different things. Like if I'm gonna go do a barrel proof whiskey, I'm not grabbing a rye to warm up and being like, this is what we're doing.
Sometimes we do that. Don't recommend it.
No, because you get that exact same problem that we talked about. You're just like, what the is going on?
The things you drink before, the things you're planning on drinking, affect the things you're planning on drinking.
Yeah. So I'll say we start out with bourbon.
Yes.
More often than not, this guy right down here. A Boone, early times, bottle and bond. It's a nice 100 proof bourbon that I like a lot. I enjoy it. Middle of the road, 100 proof. That it just kind of gets me going to that bourbon vibe. Where you're like, that's good.
My mind heard you go. Just kind of gets me going, and then it went cut. Don't listen to anything he says next. Just,
and we're done.
We had enough information there. We're good to go.
Oh my.
I think early times is a little floor. What? This is empty.
I know. You're just.
I didn't drink this.
Going ham-a-lamma ding-dong on this.
Oh, this is double rye.
Yeah, you did drink that.
It doesn't smell like whiskey at all, does it? It smells like rye. Okay, that is like this for me is kind of floral, pretty sweet,
delicious.
I think it's a pretty good winter whiskey too, actually.
Yeah, it's got that little bit of heat on the back end. Not bad.
$23 for a liter here in Michigan, and it's 100 proof.
That's why it's my go-to.
Or it's a bottle and bond, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bottle and bond. So 100 proof, it's at least 4. Brown Foreman makes it, so the people who make Old Forester, Woodford Reserve, stuff like that. Yeah. It's not my favorite, but I definitely recognize that it's like it's a palate thing for me. Like this is a profile thing.
Yep.
I understand, like, if that was my thing, this is a really good value. Brown Foreman has some of the best value in whiskey, and it just hit me.
Didn't it?
That's weird. Their profile, like, their value is insane. Mine is sourced.
Bum, 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 bum.
It's going to be
MGP.
really funny when everything on my list is sourced.
Yeah.
I think that Boone County...
It's beautiful stuff right there.
It's so good. I think it's 90 proof.
Sounds all right.
90.8, so damn close.
Nailed it.
This is like cherries, red apples.
Well, now we're getting tasting notes.
Whiskeys, you know. Oof. Listen, we can't get this. This doesn't come to our state.
We do not.
I believe I got a bottle of this. I like won an auction or got it on secondary in
This is
an
like
auction
a
or
nice
something.
bottle.
And then if it was here, it probably would be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to, I think it's like 55 to 60 on shelves where it's at. This isn't a store pick. It's not the barrel proof. It's not even a single barrel.
If you don't own one of these, you're just doing it wrong.
It's just a good 12-year whiskey, and it's proof down and it's done well. Dude, 12 years.
That was 10.
12 years, 90 proof for 55 to 60 bucks.
That's a good 90 proofer too.
Yeah, that's a really good 90 proofer. There aren't a lot of better 55. That's a hard range.
Yeah.
It's a really hard range, and that's a really good bottle in there.
All right.
Cool.
I like it.
Move on.
So rye for me comes down to just
Whichever one tastes the most like men.
being.
No?
Nope.
Tried.
Just being a really fantastic bottle. I'm gonna keep a theme alive here.
Same with the old Foreman,
Value.
the one that's brown.
Yep. Brown Foreman, another product. We got some Old Forester rye.
Realistically, if
20?
you've seen any video before this one,
I wouldn't be shocked.
you know how we feel about that bottle.
Yeah. That is an amazing value. Really good, but it's not like, I don't know, that one for me like isn't super rye-y, but it gets me in the mood for a rye.
Really low, like 65% rye, so it's not insanely high. Really high malted barley, which makes it significantly different than everything else.
Super oily too, just coats.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
$25 for a fifth,
Yeah.
$30 for a liter roughly.
And that put me right towards the mood. You're like, ooh, rye. You can go either way from there. If I get a nice sweet rye, I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I get a nice spicy rye, like, ooh, that's different. I'm ready for it though.
Yeah, I will. That's a good starter.
Yeah.
It's a good place. Let's see here.
What's yours? No shocker here. If anyone knows, damn.
Also sourced and blended, which is interesting.
That's weird. Sourced
It's
and
weird.
High West.
Sourced
Jeez.
and blended. It's almost like sourced whiskey.
Dan
It's really
loves
good.
High West.
I'm a big High West fan, as you probably know.
It's probably in frames.
Somebody
so.
pointed out.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody pointed out the other night. They were like, "You have a High West shelf," and they were talking about that one. And then I was like, "Kind of have two.
Which one?
Kind of have two High West shelves." This is double rye, so you can get this for like $35 to $40 in most places. $36 here apparently.
That's
According to the
another
sticker
solid,
on the back of it.
Solid buy right there.
Yeah, it's a lot different than the Old Forester rye, but High West is really good at blending things together. Weirdly enough, and I would say this is more rye-y, but this is still really sweet and really easy drink.
Way more rye-y than this.
Yeah, this is a lower proof.
The pellet.
Good old 46%. If you find a store pick of these, I have one double rye store pick and I really like it.
Yep.
All four of these so far should be easy finds.
Yeah.
If they're in your state. Like none of these are allocated.
Nope.
If they're in your state,
These
then
are these are our warm-ups because this is something that we can always have on the shelf.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and we can reach out and get if we can't get here, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Your turn.
My barrel proof. I was trying to remember what I was picking. Can you hand that for me? This little guy right here. This is special. Because even in its worst forms, it's still really good.
That's probably one of its worst forms.
Yeah.
That bottle.
And it's still really good.
I don't know what batch it is, but yeah, I would agree with you.
11, 10?
2018. Do they do 2 batches a year or 1?
2. So it's either 10 or 11.
So it's one of those two, and it's still. We've put it next to other ones, and it didn't win, but we didn't dislike it.
No, when we first opened it, not so great. But now I just keep going back to it. That's a great barrel proof warm up. It is decent on complexity, pretty high on proof, but it drinks, I think, significantly lower than what it is.
Really? It's really high on proof now that I think about it. 126.
126, yeah.
Pretty damn high.
I think it's pretty mellow for me.
It doesn't blow my mouth open like Booker's does. You know what I mean? Like,
I need a solid 2 minutes. Oh my god. Oh. Woo.
trying to make a lot of butthole jokes after I said that. Oh
Nope. You know how we talk about like how easy things are? Like that's not even a tea. Like that is like a yoga ball getting lobbed up at you.
Oh my gosh.
And I got Mike Trout back for me, so we'll just pass on that one.
All right. Yeah. So, but it's not as I think that when you open these up, a lot of people talk about how aggressive they are, and I think when you open them up and you're not ready for barrel proof, they're really aggressive.
Yeah, but if I pour that, I know I'm getting a good barrel proof. I'm ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want, because I want something that is going to be putting me to the level of
prepare you.
Yeah, other barrel proofs where I'm like, all right, that's cool.
You need to,
that drink's good.
Yeah, to prepare for what the mouth ringing. Dude, I had.
You are on point
it's like
today
the
with
fourth
these.
mouth reference today. All right.
All right, you want to?
So here's the issue. Now mine isn't a barrel proof by definition,
Pretty much barrel strength,
but it's close.
Yeah,
So
it's 115.
one of the best bourbons made in the world.
One of the best readily available bourbons that you can pretty much get anywhere.
Sure. I'm just gonna say mine again. One of the best bourbons made in the world is Old Forester 1920. It is. It's not allocated. Old Forester's not fucking around with it. You know what I mean?
Doesn't make it the best bourbon in the world.
It's two reasons why it's one of them. So, Old Forester 1920 is the Old Forester's highest proof whiskey, and it's their rendition of, I think that's what it was bottled at a long time ago when it was prescription or something like that. It was either bottled at 115 or it went into the barrel at 115. So one of those two.
Both.
Both? Okay.
So it goes into the barrel at 115, and then they bottle it at 115.
Really?
Yep.
Prohibition
sure
stuff. In
on
1920, during Prohibition, he was granted a limited permit to bottle medicinal whiskey at this address. It was bottled at 115.
Yep.
That's weird. That's what I said. That's not what you
Yeah,
said.
but I'm pretty sure it goes into the cask at 115,
I'd be surprised.
and then they barrel
That's
it
crazy.
at 115.
Really?
Yeah.
This
Everything.
is like, this whiskey was put out as a Whiskey Row whiskey, and it's just amazing.
Bang for buck, damn near unbeatable.
Bang for allocated whiskey. I don't know, good luck. Finding another $60 allocated whiskey, or unallocated, but
Yeah.
so the thing,
know what you meant.
the thing about it is it's 115.
Yeah.
And there are barrel proofs that are in the 115 to 120 range
Right,
that
right.
are really, really close. Yeah, Rare Breed being
Ezra
one
7.
of them. Ezra 7.
117.
The new Weller is like
The full proof, yeah.
113 or 115 or
115.
something like that. So this is really close, and I feel like this is a really good place to start when I'm gonna jump into, like, especially a 120 or 130.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
gonna start probably in this range,
Yeah.
or maybe somewhere in there. But this will be the one that I go to. This is, I don't know, probably my third bottle of 1920 now. So you can call it whatever you want.
These are kind of the ones that I gravitate to, just going on the shelf, just trying to warm up for stuff.
Yeah, well, usually we don't shoot before we've had any whiskey.
No, I
Because
would.
normally we start normally we'll chat for a minute and then we'll pour a little bit and then talk about the whiskey to try and get in the right mindset.
Yeah,
I guess.
if you're gonna ever do like a blind tasting, 100% have a warm up whiskey.
Something.
And think about it, and just try to get your mind into that. What I want to say, like
Frame of mind.
that frame of mind that you're gonna try to like really pick apart a whiskey.
Yeah.
Because when you don't have a label,
Oof.
it gets hard.
It's not easy.
So,
These
hey.
are the whiskeys that we gravitate towards when we before we shoot.
Yeah.
So
If you
these
don't
are
own
our
them,
go-tos, I would call them.
you should.
Yeah. Yeah, pick them up. If you want
Yeah.
if you want to try a new rye and you've had neither, try one of those two. You
I highly recommend these three.
if we put
Those
these
are okay.
if we put these blind right now, we'd both be able to pick out early times and nobody
Yep.
would pick it first. We'd both put this highly and this highly, and then that's it.
That's probably.
We'd probably not.
I would and make sure.
That's really good.
I would.
Especially
make sure.
yours or Brandon's batch or something like that.
7 or 9.
Yeah.
Well, special spot in my heart for those ones. But hey, we're the Bourbon Junkies, and these are our go-tos.
Yeah. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you
I'm
for
Sean.
subscribing. If you
He's
haven't,
Dan.
if you haven't done those things, do them if you don't mind. We have a Patreon. Thank you for your support there. And
You wanna say it?
the proof?
Yep. Where's it at, Dan?
It's in the pour.
Oh my God. We'll write this date down in history. That's twice this year he's got that.
I like
Again.
to feel French when I say that.